Yo,
Yo, what up?
so I got a road trip this weekend, right?
Okay, where you go?
All right. I'm going home,
Exactly.
right? Mother's Day, right?
Okay.
I don't go anywhere else. Um, so I take it you've taken several road trips in your life.
I've taken plenty of road trips, primarily to
How
the
do you
same like four
mentally
places.
how do you mentally prepare going to a road trip? Because I've got a specific thing I always do for every road trip, and it's very selfish.
I download movies on Netflix. I basically that's it. I look for YouTube videos that I would like to watch during the trip and I download Netflix movies.
Wait, like driving, you're watching these videos?
Yes,
Okay,
don't be
you just committed a crime. You just admitted to committing a crime.
what's the crime?
Um,
Having fun? The crime
no,
is being a real
I don't
nigga.
think
I'm sorry. I'm
I think
guilty
not
then.
not focusing on the road, that's got to be a crime. Being a terrible driver,
Okay,
it's got to fall under one of them.
I'm not a terrible driver, first of all. Second of all, I'm focused on. So, okay. So, is listening to music, is that also a crime?
No, because you're not watching the phone. You're not fucking watching the music video.
Uh, Dude, these movies, these TV shows especially, you do not need to be watching the screen.
Okay. How would you envision, let's say,
You're basically saying blind people can't enjoy TV.
how would you envision the Titanic? You
Can't tell
can't
you
listen to
never
that.
saw it. It'd probably be
You can't
boring as
listen to that.
hell. Eyes opened or
It would be
closed.
boring. It'd be so boring.
It
Okay,
already
okay,
is
okay.
boring. It already is boring.
It is boring. Okay, we're getting off topic. I always think of what I'm gonna eat on the road.
Okay, that's based. That is actually
Like
super based.
I'm talking like maybe a week in advance. I start planning out what I'm gonna eat on the drive there.
You you're going to put me down a rabbit hole, but I think this is actually unironically one of the. I'm not even joking. I think this is one of the most popular and the best way to look at life.
So you're getting ready to head on a road trip. What are you thinking?
That's literally every single trip. I'm thinking about what I'm eating. I'm thinking about specifically what stops. I'm thinking about the restaurants. If I'm going far, far away, if I'm going onto like a vacation road trip, I have restaurants selected. I have places I want to eat. My priority, and I think a lot of people's priorities now have to do a lot with what they're going to be eating and what they want to eat. I don't think what you're saying is unusual, and I think it's actually the most fun way to think about travel.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly where I come from. Like I'll even plan it like this. If there's a stop that's like, let's say there's a stop like 30 minutes into the trip, that's what I plan on eating. But there's also an alternate version of that same destination 2 hours in. I'll probably save her for the 2 hours in one because I feel like I like to space it out a little bit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're
I like to
saying.
be fairly into the drive before I get the snack. I
Yeah,
don't want to get the fucking snack and then head on the drive. You know what I mean?
yeah, and the thing I realized too, maybe it's me being older. We both worked at McDonald's, and the way some people would get so mad, like at like little things, and of course, probably a large majority of them were losers. Not gonna lie. Um,
Loser.
yeah. But like, it really sucks when you're looking forward to something like that and you don't get it often and then you get it and it sucks. So if you're planning out your whole trip and you wanted to go to Super Tacos, right? A Chipotle
Yeah.
ripoff or something, and you get it and it's ass, that ruins everything about your week, your planning, your trip, your weekend. Like it ruins everything when you put like all of your hope into this one meal on the trip and it sucks.
That is true. I remember one time I was going to, and I don't really go there for the food. I obviously go there for the drinks. I was going to Dunkin' because I was going back to college, and I wanted to get these. They were called Power Breakfast sandwiches. They couldn't just have a fucking a better name, right? So I got two of the Power Breakfast sandwiches, which was just like, um, it was just like a muffin with like egg white sausage and cheese, right?
Yeah.
Um, and they gave me two sourdough breakfast
Ew,
sandwiches.
that's actually gross as hell.
And I could see a little bit how power sounds like sour.
Yeah.
but that shit
Uh,
just ruined my day. These shits were big too. Like they weren't even edible on the car ride. Like I had to fucking fight this sandwich to eat it. They were wide, they were rectangular, they were obtuse.
that's
I had
nasty.
to take it home to eat it. I couldn't eat it on the car. And like that's how fucking dumb this sandwich was. It
Wait,
was
wait,
just a stupid sandwich.
would you? I guess it depends on the trip, but sometimes I do not take time to stop while I'm eating, even though I really like want to stop and enjoy it. So like I barely, because Chipotle is expensive. I barely ate Chipotle, and I freaking love their carnita, like their carnita meat.
And
So
the
I'd get a
carnitas are
big
so
ass burrito from
Ugh.
kill yourself. I'd get a big ass burrito from Chipotle, and I'm eating it with one hand while I'm driving, and I'm eating it like I'm doing the claw method. So like my
Yes.
right hand is like a platform for the bottom of the burrito, and I'm just like shoving it into my mouth. It's like that thing when the grease is in the corner of your mouth and it's a little bit itchy because it's running down your face. Dude, I did that like 5 times in my life. It was so busted.
See, I was just about to get to that part. Like I'm trying to eat something that's convenient, not inconvenient eating style. And I was gonna compare it to like I wouldn't get Taco Bell on the road. But you already said you would get Chipotle on the road, which I think is a terrible idea to do.
It was a terrible idea, but sometimes you're just so desperate. Like you're like at wit's end. Like you're just tired of food that you could eat in the freaking car. It's like actually it's like
I think
actually
some people
like breaking your mind and you have to have like somewhat real food.
I think some people take their card for advantage as it being like a personal space. Like remember when we worked at McDonald's and you'd see people roll in with like hundreds of bags of fast food in their back seat.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's just straight up nasty, but yeah.
That shit was that shit was gross. And you would see like you knew it too. You recognized the car. It had a sound to it. Maybe the belt was loose. You
Yeah,
knew this person was pulling in. They
yeah, no,
they and they
it's
were going
actually so gross. Like it was straight up to show hoarders, but in somebody's car, and
in
like,
someone's car. Like
oh,
that's their commute. Imagine going to work with that car.
I know.
Okay. Imagine going on a date with that car. You get into someone's okay. Let's I'm the gross driver and you're my date. Hey, are you lost? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you. Get in. The door's unlocked.
He goes to clear the seat for you. All the plastic bags and plastic cups. Yeah.
He goes to stuff something in the glove box, but it's unhinged, so it falls and everything falls out of it. It's just a busted car. Completely busted car.
Once he
Oh.
gets all of the cups and bags out the front seat, there's a rat king there.
Ew. Ew. He's got it like hung up like a dream catcher.
And he's like, "No, Lenny, Joe, Jeff, no!" He
He's,
knew him.
he's super he's super like he's got the tism about it. Like you can't touch it. Ew, what are all these gross bags in the back of your seat? Well, Sonic's doing a deal right now where if you bring in 30 used bags, that you get a free chili cheese dog.
No, my favorite genre of people are people who are like stuck up about like obviously like what is it called? They're like I can't articulate this. Like they are like condescending about some shit that doesn't matter. They're like huh, so someone's clearly never tried to go for a Guinness World Record before. Like they're judging you over their terrible lifestyle.
Uh, they're like, well, you just wouldn't get it. You just wouldn't understand it.
You
Um,
just yeah, yeah.
you said you had some topics.
All right. Couple things. First thing, I think this is a quick topic, but I don't know if it was like about a week ago, maybe a little bit longer. Like
Called about a week ago.
we will get into that. Oh, we could go. We could go. Oh wait, no, wrong person, wrong black guy. Anyway,
Robbie
you
Turner.
sent me a link from methstreams.com, and it was just the new episode of Smiling Friends that I literally could not find on HBO Max. First of all, why the hell was it on that site but not on HBO?
Um,
Like I
you're having
literally,
a
it
problem.
literally like you, I felt like illegal watching that episode because like what am I
You
doing?
felt illegal for laughing.
I just didn't
What
know
is
I
your
didn't have
job?
it. But I wanted to talk about one specific scene, and I told you I wanted to talk about this scene when Grumbly finds out his friend is dead and goes to his grave. I think it might be because earlier, I think like an episode or two ago, where like Smiling Friends is so good, it like literally, if you're writing a comedy show, you need to watch the show because they're so smart. He goes to his friend's Grumbly goes to his friend's grave and they do like four jokes in one joke. The first joke, Grumbly goes, he goes, what did he go? He says, "I'm going to." This is what's funny, and I laugh every single time I think about it.
Oh my fuck, say it.
And like, dude, it's actually no, I'm just kidding. He says, "All right, I'll be the first to say it. This country has a fucking fentanyl crisis, and it's so fucking funny. It's funny for like six different reasons. One, because it was like a jump scare to find out his friend is dead. Two, is that he believes genuinely that like this very like this topic that everyone agrees about, like he's the brave one for speaking out about it. Like he's like, all right guys, we have to address the elephant in the room, yet every single person you know has accepted it already. And then 5 seconds later they totally just destroy the gravestone, and then that guy is chasing him. It's literally
Dude,
like so it's one of the funniest scenes I ever saw in my life.
I think that Boogie 298 knockoff was so fucking funny. The funniest scene regarding him was when they first go into the office trying to get what was his name? Gwembly?
I've Kazooie.
Trying to get Kazooie's show back on, trying to get
Yeah.
his game back replatformed. And the guy's like, I'll consider it if you suck my nuggets.
Yeah.
He holds out a chicken nugget. And Charlie's just like, oh, that's disgusting.
And he kept dipping him in all the sauces. That's what made
All
it
the
all so
sauce.
funny.
The part where he shoots the fucking laser in the building and he's like, I personally like it. It's just it's a corporate thing.
Yeah, I love that. Like, they're just like capturing like how it feels to like have to like tell somebody no. You know what I mean? Like be the
Yeah, exactly.
oh, like blame it on your boss. Basically, I love that idea.
Yeah. No, I get it. That's what like all the conversations I have just feel like real ass conversations. And I think that encapsulates the humor a little bit more. Cause like you'd be like, yeah, this would fucking happen. But that it's happening to cartoonish characters is way funnier. Like
Yeah.
when they're stuck in Brazil and they have to navigate the guy obviously trying to get money from them. And they're like, oh, we don't have any cash. And he's just like, you got the credit card? And he's like, no, I don't feel comfortable giving you my money. He's like, all right, you have great stay in Brazil. And then he just walks away. That
Yeah.
shit's funny.
Nah, yeah, that's funny as hell. But I guess that's really all I had to say about Smiling Friends. But the next thing that's been the topic of the freaking year is how Drake's career is over, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, last week we're like, some diss tracks. This Drake diss track's good. This Kendrick diss track is good. Dude, over the weekend, it was like every morning I'm waking up to like another insane Drake allegation. And then this morning, one of Drake's bodyguards gets shot at his house.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's like everyone was making fun of the people who are like, guys, I don't think this is good. Guys, this is getting crazy. And then one of Drake's bodyguards got shot at his house today.
I think the getting shot thing's obviously the craziest thing to come from this whole interaction. Um, I mean, these guys have apparently been dissing each other for years now. This is nothing new.
Yeah, but I just can't
But
tell how much is real and how much is fake. And I mean like how much. I think they genuinely hate each other. It's crazy to say one artist. I hope you like people like you die That's like a pretty insane thing to hear. I don't think I've ever heard vitriol like that, not even on Ether with Gay Z. Um,
AC.
but like the
Dick suck
allegations
lit.
that like whatchamacallit, the allegations that Drake is a pedophile, that's like kind of not new. We always heard about the Bobby Brown stuff, but the allegations about like hiding a second child is kind of crazy. But it's just weird because Drake says, hey, that's fake information. And then, but like nobody has proof of anything. And I guess Kendrick beating a woman or something. It's like insane, like criminal allegations they're throwing back and forth with zero proof. So like like at first I was like, wow, this is crazy. But like after a little bit, I'm like, it would go way harder if like somebody dropped proof of literally anything.
Yeah, honestly, proof would really help at this point. Here's what I'm saying. People are like, okay, I think they're going bar for bar. I think all the music and roasts that have come out have been pretty entertaining. Would you say so?
I would say, like just music wise, I liked Drake's music more. Like I like more of his songs. Like I think every single one he dropped was pretty good musically. I didn't like two of the Kendrick ones, but the Meet the Grams, the creepy one, that's like by far my favorite. Like,
Meet the Grams was really good.
yeah.
Push-ups was my favorite to come from the whole interaction. Um,
Is
but
that
what
where
I
he
was
does
going,
like no, that's they all do like 6 beat switches, which is crazy. So it's really like 8
but
songs, but still.
I think Push-ups just has two switches, and for most of the song, it's the one. That's the one where he's like, "What's a prince to a king? You a
Yeah,
son."
yeah.
Um, but I think that the problem with is that everybody's like meat riding Kendrick like right now. I feel like people just hate Drake just because he's like the bigger artist. You know what I mean? Like everyone wants to see an underdog win. I feel like Drake has had a lot of good disses. Obviously, nothing's proven true, like you're saying. Like nothing has evidence against it.
Yeah.
But I feel like regardless of what Drake drops, there's gonna be people like Drake said a lot in his songs in the roast the past three, and then people are like, what? Why would you give him fake information? What? You're a clown
Exactly.
for
People
that.
people are
It's
like
like
trying to like
they're
here
coping so hard.
that it is cope. Here's the thing. If Kendrick is wrong about Drake having a daughter, the entire aura of the song is gone. The entire aura of Kendrick's side of the beef is gone. If that was a lie or if that was misinformation fed by Drake, the whole aura of that song is gone. And honestly, Drake wins. I'm not even joking. If the daughter stuff isn't true, Drake literally wins. But like the culture and like I think this is like three things together. I think like whenever you call somebody a pedo, whoever gets called a pedo first basically loses because then no matter what, I guess Drake has some shady videos or whatever or shady stuff, but like you're never getting past that. And I feel like Drake's responses weren't that good, like when it comes to the pedo stuff. But like the fact that people think it's unfathomable that like that Drake could have tricked Kendrick about the daughter is a little bit dishonest. Like, yeah, he could have definitely like fed that information to him. Like I don't like that people like like they basically like are accepting Kendrick's side without even like listening to what Drake's side at all. Like at this point, Drake honestly Drake lost. There's nothing he could do, and he should just pack it up
Yeah,
because
no.
people aren't trying to listen.
That's the thing. Like it I think a lot of it's copium. Obviously, they're both really good artists, but I think people just don't like Drake a lot more than people don't like Kendrick.
Yeah.
Um,
And I don't even think it's just a popularity thing. I don't think it's just Drake is more popular than Kendrick. It's the underdog. And I know that's how it usually goes, but I think people don't like Drake just because of his persona. And this was like another big reason to, oh, guy who you finally hate, I have a good reason to hate you. I think that there was a lot of that as well.
what I'm shocked about is that, like, well, here's the thing. You were saying that you think like once they call Drake a pedophile, like that's over. Like he can't come back from that. But I thought it was the thing that he can't come from is the ghostwriting accusations, and I think there actually is evidence behind those.
No,
Which
those are just
like
true. Those are just true.
yeah, exactly. Like
And
you literally,
the thing
if you're
is,
an artist,
people say that like, oh yeah, like the thing. Drake literally credits the people who write with him. like if you go on Spotify and you look at who wrote a song, it says Drake and like 4 other names. It's not an allegation. That's just true. So like I get, you know how it's like, I think a lot, like back in the day, definitely when me and you were growing up, a rapper was always supposed to write his own stuff. But now rap is pop. If you go to any pop song, it's written by like 7 people. It's the same thing here. And Drake is just being shameless about it. He doesn't care. He's not going to address it.
Yeah. So see, that's the thing. I thought that would be like the thing you can never recover from is just having the ghostwriter accusations. Because it's like every time you listen to a Drake song, you got to be like, oh, this is cool, but did he write it? It's like, can you even like Drake, or do you gotta like the ghostwriters? Like they're the music you like at that point.
Yeah, yeah.
He's just like a puppet.
Yeah. But like, honestly, I'll be honest though, like, let's assuming everything's real, like they both took massive L's a little bit because like Drake is accusing Kendrick of beating his wife and having, well, the thing is, I also had a couple things like these kids are basically having their lives like ruined by grown men. Like Drake is accusing his Kendrick's son of not being his. Kendrick is making a song directed towards Adonis with his name in it and like airing out this business with like an 11-year-old girl. Like,
See, you listen to the Heart Part 6. I think that was what it was called.
Yeah. That was, what was that, this morning? Yesterday?
That was yesterday morning.
Okay.
That shit was so foul. Like, I feel like that one had like the most like no way he went there kind of shots.
Yeah.
And that's what, like, if I'm Kendrick in that situation, like I literally I would melt, dude. Like, I don't know how, like, I feel like Kendrick got his, like, because here's the thing. There was rumor that Kendrick had like a 16 bar, like a 16-minute diss, right?
Yeah.
And they were rumoring that like early last week. So I'm thinking he just released it in 3 parts. But everybody's like, oh, Kendrick responded in 30 minutes. It only took him 30 minutes to respond. But I'm like, I feel like he already had that cooked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he already had that cooked. He definitely already had that cooked, and he used it as a reaction, for sure. Like,
exactly.
Oh, you talked about my family. Here's the diss track I had for the family. Oh, you didn't talk about my family. Here's the diss. He definitely went in there. What is it? Like a Telltale Walking Dead game. Leo will remember that as response. Like he had it all like geared up and ready to go. It wasn't like he went in there and dropped that song in 30 minutes. No way.
Yeah. No way. There's no way. But yeah, man, like the things like Drake was saying were like kind of like brutal. And I'm not like I like rap music and like, or what are we calling this, pop?
No, it's rap. I would say rap for these.
Yeah. I like rap music. I'm not the biggest on it, but I do like a lot of it. But to just like, I was never big on like rap beats, but to like hear this like in real time with like 2 of the biggest artists, it's like those shots he was taking are like kind of fucked up. Like, no, they're very fucked up. He's talking about how he was like a victim of like getting raped by like damn.
Here's the thing though about that specific line. People it's not just people being soy, it's Drake misunderstanding the song. Drake is saying, hey, you said you got molested in this song, ha ha ha. Like, not exact words, obviously, but in the song he's saying the opposite of that, and Drake misunderstood it. So people are actually using that part to make fun of Drake again. Like, no matter what Drake does, if you make any little itty bitty mistake, you're cooked. And the thing is, like, it's stuff like that. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. All the Heart, like I said, you planting that stuff. The biggest thing about the Heart is Drake saying I planted this stuff and you fell for it. A lot of people are ignoring that. And a lot of people are ignoring that and saying, hey, Drake, this stuff you say about Mother Eye, the molested part, you didn't understand. You got that wrong. So like a lot of the time people on the internet will focus on the one thing you didn't get right, or the one thing I don't want to make it sound like it's small. It's a big deal that he got it wrong, but then they're ignoring the part where he says he fed him the information, or they're downplaying it. Like,
it's hater material. But yeah, when I first played the Heart and like like on my first listen, and I heard that part where he's like, we fed you the wrong information. You need to learn to fact check and not be so like hesitant or some shit like that. I was like, damn, if that's true, that shit's like that's amazing. If that shit's true, like that's like a win, a huge win for him, I guess, in the battle.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the
But
I don't got anything else to say on that. Do you?
no, not the thing is, you can tell somebody has lost. Oh, wait, did you see the BBL Drizzy stuff when Metro beat release Metro?
Yeah.
Dude,
But Metro set your hoe ass up and make some drums is hilarious.
that was actually the first thing when Drake was going, what is it, 20v1 he says? That was actually
Yeah.
hard as hell. And Metro shout
That was
and
really
make some
hard.
drums is funny. It sounds good. It was catchy. It was all of that. But then honestly, I think Metro won out of everybody here. Metro won. They found today. They found a whole bunch of like tweets from like 2010 that were like,
I saw that.
"Ha, ha,
And he's
ha."
like,
Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. But like Metro won the most because first of all, he's flaming Drake with memes and all day on Twitter, getting hundreds of thousands of like. Two, he got the whole internet to hate on Drake, making their own diss tracks about Drake. There are hundreds of diss tracks about Drake using this BBL beat now. Like, that was genius. He literally weaponized random people to do. We had people in did you hear? There's a dude just singing Japanese dissing Drake. Like it's literally the most insane thing about this beef is that Metro Boomin literally weaponized his own beats to weaponize the internet against Drake. And it's not just this beat. I think it's a really funny beat. I actually think it's really good. But the thing first, like, Drake lost when we have brands making fun of Drake. When brands say, hey, it's safe enough to make fun of Drake, that's how you know it's over. When you have Duolingo, when you have, that's actually one of the only ones I saw. I think I saw PlayStation making fun of him. Yeah, you, it's over at that point. There's nothing you could do.
have you ever heard "Lift Yourself" by Kanye West?
Yep.
Do you know the story behind that song?
Yeah, that Kanye West. Wait, I know Kanye West found the beat, and he bought it because Drake wanted it. But that's all I know.
Yeah, but he just made it a shit track.
Yeah. Poop dibby scoop.
That shit so poopity scoop, poopity scoop. That shit's so funny.
Boop,
That's probably. Oh, that's so funny. That'll like never not be funny.
That's always funny.
The Metro thing, I'm not too like focused on Metro because he kind of like didn't do anything last week when the beef was like really peaking, and then he comes out like last night. He's like, yeah, look at all this shit. You're looking fruity here, Drizzy, and I'm like, this is like, I don't know. The BBL thing was funny though. That was funny.
It's funny, but no, you're right. People, a lot of the times, and I guess this is another critique that people have for Kendrick, and I guess I have it too for Metro. Kendrick identified that like Drake isn't a good person. He does things you shouldn't do. But like when Metro is tweeting like, "Hey, you're gay. You have your nails painted." I guess in the black community we still think homophobia is cool, but like literally you're just calling him like gay for like half the tweets and like getting hundreds of thousands of likes. That part, that's inherent. I don't want to say it's not inherent. That's not true. That's just still popular in rap still to call people gay. But like when here's the what is it called? The criticism for Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is saying, hey, Drake, you're a bad person for prostitution. You're a bad person because you're doing all this bad stuff. But Kendrick cheated on his wife like for like years. Kendrick did all this bad stuff too. And it's like he's playing moral high ground for Drake when Kendrick's also debatably a bad person. Maybe not as bad, and maybe he punched his wife not so hard, or maybe it's a stuff, but he has allegations. He's admitted to stuff that is not the best as well. So like the whole beef is like two bad people, I guess, over and over again.
Yeah, it's like pick your poison kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, man, it's weird. I think a lot of people are just jumping on the dick riding rather than like admitting that both of them are like going kind of like toe to toe. I
Yeah,
would say
yeah.
they're both going toe to toe. I wouldn't say like, oh, Drake's smoking Kendrick or oh, Kendrick's smoking Drake. I think they're both putting out their what they can with what they have, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, but like
Well, I mean, I guess it's up in the air for Kendrick to respond now because Drake had the last one. And if Kendrick doesn't respond, is that gonna like there's gonna be a huge fan base being like, oh, see, yeah, Kendrick can't win. He gave up. But a lot of people are still gonna be like, oh no, Kendrick cooked his ass, and that's why he gave up, or like that's why he stopped because there's no need.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, but like, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen to be honest, but
It's
I
like
think
when I was
actually I think with today with the bodyguard getting shot, I think the beef is probably over. Not just because like who's going to want to drop a diss track on, Drake after his house got shot up. And I think too, I don't know how public Drake it had to have been extremely public, but like it's not a good look that you it's not a good look that you're that it's not a good look that you posted his house on Saturday and his house got shot up on Monday. It's not a good look at all. Um,
what to be Kendrick.
yeah, to be Kendrick, I'm not saying he's connected in some conspiracy. It's just,
Oh no,
yeah, it's just not. It's just a bad fortune of events, and obviously, I'm assuming some random bodyguard probably isn't, involved in all the allegations back and forth. So maybe there's just some, some guy working his 9 to 5, but still, yeah. So I think the beef is probably over now. Well, the beef's not over, but the back and forth is over for now.
the beef is squashed. Um, okay. You've been into a bakery, I take it, sometime in your life?
Yes, I was in the bakery 2 days ago.
They're so amazing. There's like some sort of like childlike wonder I get whenever I go into a bakery. I just want to see what they're cooking, what they have to offer. I want to almost buy one of everything just to try it out.
Yeah,
You go into a
yeah.
bakery, you're looking up the aisles or the case. What does your eyes gravitate to first? Like you
Hmm.
got donuts, you got pastries, you got cakes.
I would say the first thing that my eyes are gravitating to first are double chocolate donuts. I love double chocolate donuts.
Like we're talking like chocolate glaze, like old fashioned, kind of like a sour cream donut, where it's like kind of like it's got some firmness to it.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
Yes, I fucking love those. Those are so good.
Mm-hmm.
And see, what I was gonna say is like I'm omitting like brownies and cookies, like cupcakes. I don't care about that shit. Get it away from me, right?
Yeah,
I'm in a bakery. I'm not looking for that childlike shit. I'm looking at like danishes, pastries, and I'm sneaking donuts into that same circle because donuts be hitting. And just like you said, like the chocolate on chocolate glaze,
yeah.
those old fashioned donuts are so good, and you don't realize that as a kid. You literally have to hit a certain age to realize that the old fashioned donuts are superior to the fried donuts
I
or the
agree.
yeast donuts.
I agree. First of all, I agree. Second of all, I think you also have to grow up a little bit to realize filled donuts are pretty good.
Filled donuts?
Yeah, like Boston cream or even like a fruit filling.
Oh, I thought we loved those as kids.
I hated them. I thought they were so gross.
You hated Boston cream as a kid?
I yes. I thought it was. I don't
Gee,
like the cream.
that's wild. Um, but now you like the Boston cream.
Yeah, 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 yeah. After you turn
You
20, you're
know, I
like,
don't
damn,
even know
these are
what
pretty good.
Boston cream is made of, quite honestly. I mean, I make pastry cream. It's like part of my job. I'm not sure if that's the same shit or what. I don't know if Boston does anything different to it. But
Boston cream's in it.
oh, clearly, fucking the Boston. I don't know a Boston team. The Red Sox. Or- Well, okay, don't fact check me.
Yeah, no, no, no.
Um,
I'll let that. I'll let that sit.
I fucking hate jelly filled donuts. So if you like jelly filled donuts, there, I said it. I fucking hate jelly filled donuts, dude. Okay, do you like jelly filled donuts?
Hell yeah, I like jelly filled donuts.
Terrible take.
But
Um,
but but here's the thing. They're still like bottom. They're still pretty terrible.
okay. This is why I don't like jelly donuts, right?
Okay.
Jelly is good. I like jelly. I like jam. But to have it in like a conglomerate mass where it's like so like you're biting down several layers of jelly, I just don't like that shit. It don't sit right with me.
Yeah.
It's funny tasting. It's weird looking. I don't really like Jello. I don't like Jello at all. So that's kind of what it's giving. It's giving Jello when it's in that thick amount. It's like when you go to the city and get a bagel of cream cheese and they gotta put 2 pounds of cream cheese on it and upcharge you $5.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I definitely get what you're saying with the Jello. A lot of the time when we're doing filling, and a lot of time we're doing filling, we're not doing right filling. We're not trying.
Yeah, it's so easy to be innovative with filling too because you could just add shit to it and change the flavors up immediately. People are just they're too scared to dip their toes out of the see-through water.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just made a metaphor. I just made an analogy.
I mean,
I made an analogy.
wait. Yeah, no, is it an analogy or I always get. You know what they always do too much of it too.
Of jelly?
Yeah, like it's always like you always take a bite and it's always like all out.
Yeah, I hate that shit. And it's like goes back to the thing. Like I'll be hitting the Starbucks on the road, but then I feel like I got to get a food with it cuz I'm going to be hungry. I can't just supply my stomach off quenching my thirst. I have to get a food with it. But you go to Starbucks and all they got is fucking like pastries and I want something hearty. And like Starbucks has those nasty ass donuts, bro. I swear the Starbucks donuts look so disgusting. And it's just glazed.
I feel you, but Starbucks actually has decent food a little bit. Like wraps.
They have better food.
Yeah.
That's why they win in my heart. They have better food and drinks than Dunkin'. Dunkin', it just sucks because my job will be, I got to be there at 6 a.m. and Dunkin's open at 5 and Starbucks isn't. So if I don't like go there, but if I ever feel like, oh, I want coffee this morning, like made for me by some fucking 5 to 1er, I will
Damn.
go in there and
A five to
watch
one
them
or
burn the
five to
shit out
one
of
are
it.
making your coffee and you're fucking happy and you're laughing.
I watch them burn that shit every single fucking time.
What? They're just
You
on it
don't
for too long?
understand? You don't understand how shitty a cup of Dunkin' coffee is until you make yourself like a real cup of coffee.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like it's so gross. It's like beyond gross. Like I'd rather drink mud water. It's below that. It's like the it's like Dunkin' coffee is like the videos of you see where people are like scooping ladles of food out with their feet and pouring it into a cup of like 30 hands reaching out to grab for it.
Wait, have you ever seen the video? Oh my gosh. Like I don't know if it was like just a racist thing, but
Or the
like
guy shit.
they always talk about I say they always talk about to mask what I've personally watched. It's like videos of Chinese people like taking like oil from the street or oil from the sewers and putting it in a bag
Right.
to make later. Have you seen this shit or is it just me?
And they make what?
They make it's like they refine like literally sewer water for and they refine it into oil.
That's fucking nasty.
But
It's like for the
hold on. The
cars or
fact that you
cooking?
haven't heard of this at all makes me believe I got Facebook. What is it called? Facebook.
Oh, it was Facebook.
I don't remember. But hold on. Let me just look up a term. Let me look up Chinese oil. Chinese. This. How do I say this without being racist? Chinese oil from street. Oh yeah,
Dude.
yeah. The making of gutter oil. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. That realization when you're not
It
racist.
better not be cooking oil. It better be like car oil.
Oof, hold on, I'm sending it in chat. You don't need to play it with sound. You just need to watch the video. Literally
I'm playing it
skip. Skip to like 11 seconds in.
Oh my.
It's literally
A
somebody
day's
going to the
work.
sewers,
A
scooping
day's work.
something out.
They're glazing her, bro.
Yeah, that's nasty as hell.
Bro,
I totally forgot what we were talking about. That made me think of Chinese gutter oil.
you derailed the shit. I was talking about people like Are talking about messy food. That's what we were talking about. Ew. They don't cook with this, do they?
I don't know. I
Oh
don't
my
know
god, they're
how.
cooking with
Even
it.
though there's a video of it, I don't know if they actually use it.
They're cooking with it. Ew. Ew. Why
Nah,
is it a blue bucket? It coming out of a blue container doesn't make me feel any better. Oh my gosh.
dude,
Okay, now I got a
I'm kind
video
of,
to show
I'm
you.
kind of, I'm kind of gagging right now. No joke, I'm
That's
gagging a little
disgusting.
bit.
No, I've also seen like some. I thought you were gonna talk about the videos where like they take like dead like a frog and they like stuff it with a bunch of shit and like boil it.
That just
Hold up.
sounds
What I'm gonna show you.
based. Would you eat a
Um,
frog, Loki?
no.
I know you're not
Well,
lying, but I think you probably should. Wait, you ate, wait. When we went to the fair, did you eat some of the gator?
did I eat the gator? I ate the kangaroo. Okay, what I'm gonna show you. This is fucking funny.
You ate a
Um,
kangaroo and you're gatekeeping. You're clutching your pearls over a frog.
See,
Actually,
I would
rope.
fight a kangaroo. I wouldn't fight a frog.
Is that your bar? Fighting the animal? Man cook shoes? What does this mean? Man cook shoes.
This motherfucker eats it too. You gotta go to 1 minute.
I literally already made it there. It looks like French fries. Holy shit!
It
It
that's
looks like
all
French
shoe,
fries.
bro. Dude, he fucking makes shoe stew. Hold up. I know it gets worse.
And this unfunny reactor is cutting clips in between. I'm not
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
the fucking
see
worst part.
your memes, dude. I'm trying to watch this
Never mind.
guy eat a shoe.
Don't even watch. Oh, I fucking found it. I found the original. I'm sending this shit to you. Okay, you gotta watch this one. Come
Bro, he
on.
never ate the shoe. What are you talking about? When does he eat the
He
shoe?
eats the shoe. He eats the shoe.
He doesn't eat the shoe.
You're lying. Shut up. Now watch. Behold. Ugh.
Dude, there's nothing grosser than gutter oil, bro. I'm sorry. Dude, he
This
doesn't eat the shoe.
motherfucker's
He doesn't
eating
eat the
a
shoe.
shoe.
He doesn't eat the shoe. He just makes new shoes with it.
You're wrong.
I'm watching him make new shoes with it.
Okay, so clearly this isn't the guy who eats the shoe. He probably gave the scraps to the guy who actually eats the
Who
shoe.
eats the shoe?
I swear he eats the shoe. There's a guy who eats the fucking shoe.
Oh my gosh, bro. No shot.
Quick, start another topic while I look for this fucking video.
Okay. I was thinking the other day, like like the most overrated food that we use a lot of time while we're cooking is ground beef. Ground beef is low-key fucking nasty, bro.
Ground beef is super gross.
It's
I don't
just
even like
mid
eating
as
hamburgers.
hell.
Like, I buy ground turkey. I just like, I can't do ground beef, dude. I don't know what it is. It makes me feel so gross after I eat it. The last time I bought ground beef was to make meatloaf, which is a weird food that we have over here, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, meatloaf
I
is
can't
pretty bad.
find-
I think too, like what? Meatloaf, burgers,
I found it.
meatballs, and then after that, I kind of don't want to be eating ground beef.
I found it.
Tacos are borderline because you could eat tacos with ground beef or you can get a different cut. And right now, I've just been eating more chicken. Dude, the video you sent me a video named "Scary Man with Big Mouth Eats a Girl on the Street." What am I supposed to do with this, bro? Like, that ass. What am I supposed to do with this?
Dude, that popped up when I was looking for the fucking.
Wait, this looks like a Darman video? This looks like a Darman video?
No, this is what happens when a soy jack drinks too much soy.
They hate you for saying the truth. Dude, I think this is like an actual short film, dude.
This is Giga Chads when they meet a Sigma Chad.
Dude, he's doing the soy face. Is he going? Is that King Batch?
Huh,
Yeah.
golly.
I just saw a clip where he's just pointing to his big ass mouth. But no,
He's
I
like, ah.
wait, have you ever seen this before, or was this your first time ever clicking on it?
This is my first time ever seeing this.
What are the comments?
They're going inside his mouth to like another universe. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what's going on,
This
bro.
has 3.6 million views. Anyway, I think we could wrap it up. Any other topics?
Let me check the old notepad. Um, oh, okay. What's what's the corniest thing you've ever done?